Hello, creative cooks. Welcome back to another episode of Creative Phoebe Cooks. I'm your host, Phoebe, and today we'll be making some cashew milk, which is one of my favorite dairy-free milk options aside from coconut milk, because it turns out to be so creamy and there is no straining needed. By the way, did you know that cashew is not a true nut? Ponder upon this fact as we process some homemade cashew milk. After that, I'll share 5 different ways you can have cashew milk aside from eating it with cereal. So, if that's something that piques your interest, please keep on watching. You may find the full recipe with ingredient measurements on my blog using the link in the description below. And with that, let's start processing some fresh cashew milk. First, let's soak 52 grams of raw cashews by placing them in a glass container and pouring over them some boiled water. This will help soften the cashews and make the blending process a breeze. If you're wondering, it's best to use raw cashews instead of roasted cashews to reduce the consumption of unnecessary oils that are used to roast them, ingredients, and possible rancid taste that some roasted cashews undergo during the roasting and/or storage process after they are roasted. Also, raw cashews are more versatile for a variety of recipes, from no-bake desserts to spreads. You can use them as thickening agents for soups and stews, as well as snacking on them as a healthy treat. I've included a few links below that will help you appreciate the tedious process of roasting the cashews you buy at the grocery stores. Trust me, it's not easy, but it tastes so good. After soaking the cashews for at least 30 minutes, strain the water and add the cashews to a blender with a pinch of fine sea salt or pink Himalayan salt. Add in 750 ml of filtered, spring, or boiled water that has been cooled, and blend on high speed for about a minute until it turns into one creamy, homogeneous mixture. You may also add a date or two, pitted of course, to this cashew milk recipe if you want to sweeten this milk. To answer the question I posed at the beginning of this video, what you call cashew nuts is actually a seed or a drupe attached to the juicy and acidic cashew fruit that comes in either a red, orange, or yellow color. And believe me, all these colors of cashew fruits can be found on one cashew tree. It's amazing to see. Have you had a fresh cashew fruit before? If this is new information to you, let's continue the conversation on cashews in the comments below. I'm looking forward to it. Once you're done making the cashew milk, pour it in a sterilized glass storage jar and store it in your fridge. Aim to use it within 3 to 4 days so it doesn't go bad. As I mentioned at the beginning of this episode, here are 5 ways you can use cashew milk in your recipes, and I've included links below to all the recipes I am about to share with you. 1. To make your porridge creamier, replace half of the amount of water you would use or completely substitute the water for cashew milk. Not only will your porridge be creamier, it will be slightly thicker too, if that's something you enjoy. 2. Make a large batch of chia seed pudding for your daily breakfast this week by using cashew milk as your milk base, like in this set of 3 festive chia puddings we made last week. Fig and almond butter is my favorite. I'd love to know which one's yours. 3. Add a splash of cashew milk to a frittata mixture to make this end product fluffier, like this green onion and green pea frittata we made 2 episodes ago. 4. Use this cashew milk as an egg thinner when working with pastry instead of using water. It helps to seal the seams of this cauliflower and potato puff pastry pie, or as an adhesive when sprinkling turbinado sugar on the edges of this apple galette you can make this holiday season. 5. Use some of this cashew milk to whip up a dairy-free and gluten-free pancake batter like these gorgeous chocolate oatmeal pancakes to encourage ease in your digestive processes as you feast on them. 6 as a bonus, if you stayed this long. And of course, you probably thought about it. Yes, you can use cashew milk as your creamer for your tea or coffee. And of course, you can have it with a bowl of cereal. And that's it, creative cooks. Cashew milk, a dairy-free milk option in different ways you can use it in your tasty recipes to help you improve your gut health. Alright, if you have any questions, feel free to leave them in the comments below. Feel free to also like this video. Thank you so much for watching, and chat with you in the next video. Be culinary curious!